Hello everyone, Tim Floth back again, and this time I've got a little bit of an update on my Facade version 3. It's the third Facade that I've built. The other two I've sold, one to a friend of mine and one to a local DJ here. The Facade frame is now built. Basically I've changed the design slightly. I went to a 3'6" high facade instead of my first one, which was 4 feet. I just found that a little too high for the DJ tables. As you know, I've built 3 of these things now. This is my third one, and I'm about halfway through on this one. And I also changed the design a little bit in the back screen system. So there you can see the type of material. It's kind of a poster board made of the plastic that I use for it. And instead of having it just tacked on the back end, which prevents it from folding up completely, I've decided to actually put the material inside the frame. So here, I'll just show you in a sec. So I've gone to the point where I've got it all painted up, and I don't know if you can really see it that well, but you can see the type of wood. What I've done is I've made this material 3/8 or 3/16 I think it is of an inch square, and what I've done is actually mounted it on the middle of the opening to the frame all the way around, and that way I can recess the back screen into the frame so that I can fold up a little tighter. So we'll see how that works. You can see that's one frame. I've got 4 other frames over here just drying. I just finished applying the last coat of paint. So I've done 1 coat of primer and 3 coats of really durable enamel paint, and hopefully that'll prevent it from getting all dinged up and scratching, and we'll see how durable that turns out. Here's the plastic diffuser material that I'm using. You can actually see how it's sort of like a corrugated cardboard, but instead of being cardboard, it's made out of plastic. You can get it at any Home Depot or Rona or whatever your local store is. You can see that I've already cut one out, a couple of out here from previous ones that I've built, and I've got enough material here basically for 5 panels. The panels being fully painted now over here. You can actually see how they're constructed. So I've got 4 of them hanging, just drying after a fresh coat or my last coat of paint on them. The 5th is over there in the corner, over by the scooter. And what's different about these panels is I've actually cut out these little strips of wood on my table saw, and basically it's kind of dark, but I think you can see it. Right here is where the strip of wood lies recessed inside the opening of the frame. Just wait for the bus to go by here. Okay, so here's a raw piece of wood, and basically I just cut it to length to fit inside the opening, and I just tacked it on with a brad nail on all 4 sides, and that way I can recess the diffuser panels right into the frame itself instead of having to, in previous versions I actually mounted it up, which actually stuck out and prevented the frame from fully closing when it was on a hinge. So I'm hoping that'll work a little bit better. And you can see that I've done that to each and every frame. So we'll see how that turns out. This paint dries really quickly. It should be dry in about a half an hour. Fully dry in about 2 to 4 hours. In which case I'll start putting on the hardware, and we'll see how that turns out. So once I get the frame built, I'll show you a little update on how it looks all together with the hinges put on, and how I'm able to fold it up completely flat, unlike my previous iterations where you can actually see that I had to leave them sort of wedge shaped, which made the footprint a lot larger. It took up a lot more room in the truck, and I'm hoping that this will make it easier to pack up and also easier to transport without taking up too much space. So we'll see how it turns out. I should have it done by the weekend, Saturday today. Hopefully it will be done by tomorrow, Sunday. And let's see how it turns out. So I just want to thank you for watching. My next update will be the completed version 3, and we'll see how it turns out. I'll have it all set up, and I'll even put in some backlighting, and we can see what it looks like. All dressed up and ready to go out. So anyway, we'll talk to you later.